Scorpio, you need to keep your wits about you, because I feel that you might encounter a very messy emotional dilemma before New Year's Day. Because the first card is the Lovers in reverse, I actually feel that a very eye-catching romantic prospect might appear around you soon. Whether it's his personality, his ability, or the genuine feeling he gives you when spending time together, he actually fits the image and framework of your ideal partner very closely. You will have a rational feeling, like you finally waited for the right person. To be honest, Scorpio, I think you've always hoped to meet someone reliable who can lead you into a new, happy life and heal your past wounds. However, when this rational person appears, you might not necessarily be able to truly approach him, because I feel that an old flame you once loved will also reappear in your sight recently. Compared to the newcomer, I think the old flame would touch your heart more. On an emotional level, he knows exactly how to move you. So, whether you like it or not, Scorpio, I feel your thoughts will subconsciously drift toward this person from your past. Of course, at this moment, it's impossible for you to accept this person immediately, since the Seven of Cups in reverse returns to the Six of Cups. I think there's a high probability you'll want to observe him further and see his performance, attitude, and behavior. This is because you don't dare to believe so easily. You've been hurt, and you fear that he is coming back not out of love, but out of loneliness, frustration, or because he has no better options and therefore chose to return. Of course, I know you feel uncertain and don't know whether you should continue this relationship, as I feel this person has brought you much disappointment and pain in the past. Repeated coldness and perfunctory behavior, time after time of ambiguous attitudes, I feel each instance has been quietly eroding your patience and draining your passion. At the same time, Scorpio, I don't think you can be completely indifferent to his return, because, after all, I believe you both truly felt for each other and loved each other back then. That tacit understanding and those memories unique to the two of you have actually always been deeply engraved in your heart. So when you see him again, and when you see the marks this relationship has left on you, you are easily moved and will subconsciously remember the good times you once shared. Then, you might not be able to help but soften your heart. To some extent, I understand this contradiction you're facing. In my public groups, so many friends have had similar experiences, getting stuck at this stage, wanting to start over, on one hand, while being held back by internal insecurity and shadows of the past on the other, not daring to take that step. But if you were told to let go completely, you would feel unwilling. So you are trapped in this dilemma, afraid of being hurt if you move forward, yet reluctant to turn away. That's why I say if you don't want to remain in this stalemate, you need to see this relationship clearly and thoroughly understand the other person's true thoughts and attitude to see if he genuinely wants to reconcile or has other motives. I believe only by understanding his true attitude and recognizing your current situation can you make the choice that suits you best, instead of being trapped in this relationship and repeatedly draining yourself. Of course, since my reading is shared from a general perspective and is for entertainment only, the specific details of what happened between you two and the potential for a future together involve many more nuances. Everyone's situation is different, so I hope you don't just apply this blindly. It's only when you analyze and interpret it within the specific emotional context of your own relationship that you might feel a stronger sense of resonance. You might see things more clearly then. Now, let's continue. Moving on to the Ten of Wands in reverse. With this fire element, I actually feel that the other person is under a lot of pressure. In fact, the burdens he carries may be much heavier than what you usually see. Perhaps he hasn't told you. He hasn't informed you. But I think he does this not because of a lack of trust or intentional concealment, but because he doesn't know how to lay out all this chaos and helplessness to you. More importantly, I think he knows your personality very well. He knows well that you hate ambiguity, uncertainty, and undefined relationships, so the more he cares about you, The more he dares not let you see his vulnerable side, because he's afraid Scorpio will think he isn't mature, stable, or dependable enough. He's really afraid that your trust in him might waver because of this. So, for the Two of Cups in reverse, I think it reflects that he doesn't lack suitors around him. Some of them might even be a better match for him in the traditional sense of social standing. Although he might not have cared about these things before, as reality's pressure increases, he might slowly start to waver. This is human nature. Since people are bound to be affected by their environment and current circumstances, he will also ask himself, is my persistence really right? Are Scorpio and I truly a good match? Then, these doubts will make him increasingly cautious and prone to negative emotions within the relationship. So, coming to the sun at the end, I truly feel that you both still have each other in the depths of your hearts. In fact, you both hope to continue nurturing this relationship. It's just that along the way, the barriers of reality, emotional gaps, and communication errors have gradually disrupted your original rhythm. Your interactions are actually quite unbalanced. That's why the relationship has slowly veered off course, and the distance between you has gradually widened. I think these kinds of problems are very common in relationships, as I have been doing tarot readings for over 8 years. Because I've seen so much, I've helped people deal with many issues. Therefore, I've summarized a set of methodologies for sorting through different situations. So, I believe the method itself is not difficult to use. However, the prerequisite is that you must step back to re-examine the relationship and identify the points where you are truly stuck. Then, express your needs in a mature way that suits both of you, understand the other's emotions, and realign your rhythms. If you do that, I believe these sticking points will gradually loosen. The relationship between the two of you may soften, and after going through this period of adjustment, you might understand each other even better than before, love each other more sweetly, and move forward more steadily.